Hello. Welcome in. Hey, everyone. How is everybody doing? We'll wait till it's like presented that I'm out here or something or whatever. And then we'll start. I'm going to use this tarot deck and this one over here. What you don't see coming. I hope it comes out the way the title is, but I can't guarantee it. So just don't bite my head off in the comment section after the video, please, if you don't mind. Here we go. No, I'm just kidding. We're not going yet. Smoke some cigarette, say hello to some people, and then we'll start. Hello, Princess Bella. Summary. Hello. Hold up. I'll get over here like fucking Donald Trump and shit. I'll fix that a little bit. It's a little bit better. It's probably a little bit better. It's a little bit brighter. That looks more natural. Yeah, hell yeah, way better. I hope y'all had a good Valentine's Day. I hate. I didn't want to tell y'all. I don't want to tell you, but like because of my Boston accent, I used to, and I've corrected it, but I used to say Valentine's, and it used to irk the fuck out of people. Valentine's Day instead of times. I didn't give a fuck. To me, it was like whatever. It's a fucking holiday. It's one day event. Like comes and it goes. But hey, how you doing? Welcome in, Green-Eyed Devil. All right, what you don't see coming. I'm gonna use my pendulum real quick. Should I use this one first or that one? I feel like it's gonna go that way to the smaller deck, but let's see what happens. Yes to the big one first for Aries. Let's see what you get. Should I use that one first for Aries? Should I use that one first for Aries? No. Okay, we'll stick with what you trust. All right. Here we go. Let's see what happens. What don't you see coming, Aries? This should be interesting. I have coffee. Fucking keep me up all night. It's late enough. I should be drinking it. I didn't have any today. So, first one. When I order it, I'm like, Jesus. You like that fucking caramel, don't you? I put a lot in there. Welcome in. Hey, Debbie. Hello, KC. Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Aries, what don't you see coming? What are the messages for the zodiac sign of Aries? I didn't put any chapstick on. Might see me lick my lips a little much in this one. Oh well. Here we go. I might have some down here. Probably not. It's so cold up here, I keep it on me. What is the message for Aries? You may feel like you're stalling with making decisions. Aries, does that sound like you? You're like, I don't do that. What are you talking about? This guy doesn't know what he's saying. I almost get the energy real quick. Four swords in reverse. It's almost like you want to move forward. Two of wands, though, when it comes to making that bold or that having that precision behind the decision, it goes to happiness. But it's like I don't feel like you've opened up. Look at this page of wands. You might have felt like you needed to keep at a distance from situations, not speak up, not be attached to situations, especially around love situations. Ooh, not moving towards them. Let's keep going. Four of Pentacles reverse. More staying in your own lane, your own security, your own system values, shit like that. Here we go. Let's keep rolling. What else is here? What doesn't Aries see coming? I feel like it's just rounding off your energy right now. I'm going to give them to you. The ones that want to come out. Page of Cups. Knight of Pentacles. Seven of Wands. Page of Pentacles. So it's almost like you feel like emotionally at a distance. You come off emotionally feeling at a distance from making the connections or going towards them is how it comes out. Aries, you may be very aware of that energy too. I get like you know that about it. You may have a little bit of problems with trusting it. The Magician reversed. You may have a little bit of hard time trusting it or being emotionally available for it. Hold on, kind of stuck thinking like, is it worth the investment? Do I even want to start it over again? Is that the right outcome? Or am I supposed to do this? I'm thinking action is key. This tells me action is key. You're conflicted, it says. It says you're conflicted. You have the Queen of Swords to the Three of Wands, to the Two of Swords, to the Three of Cups reversed. Like not wanting to move towards a situation or open your heart to it, wanting to manifest it, but still backing away from it. It's like you back away from it. That could have a lot to do with trust or previous experiences, or just if it isn't like an overwhelming energy, it could be an energy of just the insight that you internally are trying to respect. Is how I'm picking this up. All right, let's keep going. I'm going to pick them up and see what we get with the other deck for you. Show me something else. The zodiac sign of Aries. What don't they see coming? Let's see what we get for you. Oh, you can't see my lion's eyes. Hold up. Let me just fix this a little bit. Yeah, still can't see it. There we go. What's the messages for the zodiac sign of Aries? What's the message for the zodiac sign of Aries? You know how I can fix that? Just bring it closer. I'll lose some table space, but that's all good. And I can back this up. You'll see the eyes, and I won't be so low. There we go. That's better. I like that. It's good enough. What other messages are here for Aries? What don't you see coming? What doesn't Aries see coming? I may take my jacket off. It's going to get hot down here pretty soon. That shit's kind of making my legs warm. Here we go. What don't they see coming? What are you sign of Aries? What is the message? Don't tell me that's... It is the Sun. Okay, Sun reversed. It's the only card that's on the middle of the deck, and it's the card that jumped out. You don't see happiness. You see burdens. It's almost like you don't want to revisit situations or pattern breaking. I feel like you know that's what that's where you're at. If you give me this, that's where I'm at energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be stuck in situations that upset me. I need to be emotionally available, or they need to be emotionally come towards me correctly. I think you're sick of it. You give me this Temperance card in reverse, sick of things not manifesting in that energy. Basically feeling at a distance with that Five of Wands energy with what's going on. Here we go. Show me more for Aries. What don't you see coming? Aries, zodiac sign of Aries. Being emotionally invested, whether it's you doing it or it's showing up for you. I feel like it's something you want with that King of Wands energy, but at the same time, there's that confliction energy. It's like, I don't know if I should do it, or I should trust it, or I should work with this. Back and forth. Almost like knowing you want to see the change or invite it in. You want it to grow or build or be of stability, but it's been easier to let it go. And look at the next card, Eight of Wands reverse, not work with it. Three of Wands, not move towards it in reverse. Look at the next card, again, not trust it. Holy shit. And you know that. You may know this about the situations around you, Aries. Oof. Wow. I wonder if this is making sense to any Aries out there. Here we go. If it is, it is. If it isn't, it's not for you. Here we go. The World, the Hermit, Page of Cups. You. Clarify you. I want to see what this has got to say. Show me what I need to see around the Emperor upright. The World, the Hermit, and the Page of Cups. It almost makes me feel like you've went internal, or you've trusted yourself, or you've made peace, or you've let go of letting emotional burdens get to you. Yeah, that's what you've done. You've walked away. You come out like you've walked away. Eight of Cups, like you're not letting anything emotionally make you feel trigger trapped or at an expense or out of like your own comfort zone. Here we go. Show me something else. Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, Strength, Queen of Wands. Oh shit. So you don't come off guarded. It says you have the will. You just come off. Why is everything a puzzle, a riddle, a problem? Four of Pentacles to the Seven of Cups. When it comes to seeking options, Strength card, or when it comes to you wanting to basically feel like confident in the integrity, just go towards it. Your heart kind of backs off. You don't want to get mentally or basically your heart's backing off or be mentally frustrated because you've recognized situations aren't that healthy, or the situations are more unhealthy and probably don't last. Three of Cups reversed make you feel like it's something you have to release. King of Pentacles, not put the work towards it. And I think you got tired of the situations. It might have made you feel more fruitful to focus on basically what you can produce. A lot of you too may have had a lot of wanting to see things come full circle with the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. Basically wanting it to come around, but it doesn't feel like it's something you feel like you could trust. Look at the next card, Seven of Swords. That's can't trust it. Holy shit, Aries. So you may be in an energy where it's like, do I move forward? Do I try it again? Or do I say the fuck with it? That's what it comes out like for you. Only you can decide from where you stand or if you're ready to move towards building connections or a relationship again, or giving a chance. Some of you, it's relationships. Some of you could just be trusting platonic situations and just getting tired of the bullshit. I get like I'm sick of the bullshit around you. It's bullshit kind of energy. Here we go. Anything else? Show me something for Aries. Last message. Last message for you. Let's see what you get. I'm curious to get some difference. Also trying to determine what action or direction you're going to move towards next. This could be something that's been a mind bender for you. Mind bender. You know that movie Airbender? Well, you're definitely trying to bend your mind on solutions that are going to fit you or make sense. Anything else? You're not going to connect with either, it tells me, a fire sign or a water sign. That's behind you. What else is here? Yep, water, fire sign, definitely. You know this about that situation. Three of Swords reversed, the wheel. You've stopped investing or focusing on the situations. You want to invest more in something that feels practical or reliable. I just still get you don't trust that it's in front of you or can be. Eight of Pentacles, like it's not worth the work or the effort, or it's not going to bring the balance or the solutions. What are you learning? That some things aren't worth juggling or aren't worth basically worth me entertaining. That's how it comes out. You have the Knight of Wands in reverse, not playing with the energy. You have the Six of Pentacles, wanting balance, but the Two of Pentacles, you making a decision or understanding it for what it is, the Judgment card. Hold on. Yeah, it's about you understanding it. Two of Wands. So you've been through some situations where you've seen them for what you've seen them. And even if you've tried to erase them or rebuild with them, it seems like a lot of the same outcome showed up. And I feel like you're trying to figure out your next best move with people in general. That's what I see for Aries. All right, here we go. Let's go on to Taurus. We will start with these for Taurus. We will start with the same tarot deck for Taurus. Hold up, y'all. Hold up. Okay. What do we got for Taurus? Sun, moon, world. What you don't see coming, Taurus. What you don't see coming. Because I gave you a little bit longer than I may give everybody else. I didn't mean to go like that deep into your shit, but I did. Here we go. Ooh, Taurus, you may be wanting a fresh beginning, or wanting to see things unfold where you represent, or you basically, I get like you maneuver or you show who you are. What the fuck? You give me like this, I'm going to show them who I am. Energy. Like it's been long enough, or some of you give me an energy, you're just stepping into it and finding it, or you're about to just break into it. Like so either you've already, some of you may have already started, or you've been looking for it. Others of you have just started. Some are looking for that right role, that right responsibility, the right action, while others, you're already walking in it. Whatever. Here we go. go. Taurus. What is the message for Taurus? What don't you see coming? Show me something for the zodiac sign of Taurus. Here we go. How we start. Show me a message for that. Zodiac sign of Taurus. So we got two that flipped over my left hand. Page of Cups. Ooh, there was three. I didn't notice it was three because they landed right on identically on each other. Clarify this. Okay, so some of you felt like somebody either walked away from you or you had to walk away from them. Some of you, a guy walked away from you, where others of you, you walked away from him. What the fuck? It just wasn't something that was feeling like you could. It almost felt like it was too much work. Something about too much work. It wasn't giving you that feeling of security. It made you feel like, well, this isn't the. It wasn't showing out like it was going to be somebody that could represent the Ten of Pentacles energy and keep you happy. Basically, you may have seen a situation for what it was. And been, if you're a lady, you may have been like, nah, this doesn't match. Or I can already tell down the road, we're going to go into a different direction. You might have been aware of that. Might have let the change happen. Might have said, fuck it. Six of Cups energy. You know what? Even if at one point it felt like, oh, this could be it. That might have been in the beginning stages or the early, within like the first 6 months, year and a half, and that's it. Whatever. If it made it that long, for some of you, if it made it that long, here we go. Temperance reversed. Eight of Pentacles reversed. Page of Pentacles. You give me an energy where it was like, I wasn't going to put the water or the energy in a situation that's not going to make sense. Basically, Page of Pentacles, even if I felt like it could have momentum, I kind of seen down, like, I kind of looked down. I looked ahead. I looked down further. You give me that, I looked further. So I might have wanted to appreciate on my own as well, or work more on what I could focus on than focusing on what I could see not working down the road. Wow. Here we go. Show me something for Taurus. And some of you, this wasn't recent. Some of you, it could have been. Some of you, this is a while ago. Here we go. All right. Queen of Cups, the Chariot, the Five of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles, the Magician, the Five of Pentacles. You also may have felt like, what? You give an energy where emotionally you were ready to move forward, but it came off like the person around you was either not trustworthy or wasn't showing up enough, giving enough support towards you, giving enough support towards you, giving enough support towards you. This is what it's telling me. Here we go. It wasn't showing up enough for you. I feel like you kind of seen it for what it was. It's trying to tell me that they could have been an earth sign or an air sign, by the way. Maybe a fire sign. Earth, air, fire. Earth, air, fire. Definitely like this. When it was good, it was something about this. These two cards, when it was good. But when it stopped abruptly. This is abrupt. Like, done. Like 360 bullshit. Like, almost like your head would spin on how quickly everything changed. It's kind of weird that I'm picking that up, but here we go. Let's see. Anything else for Taurus? What do we got for Taurus? Four of Swords. Definitely could have been an air. I'm telling you, air sign, fire sign. Air sign, fire sign. Doesn't have to be. Maybe water sign. Some of you just felt like this isn't the one, or that's how they viewed you. Some of them felt like this isn't the one, or they viewed you. Wow, this is telling me some of the people you may have dealt with, and it could have went through this once or twice, but it looks like definitely one. I can say once for some of you for sure. They may have viewed you like it almost makes me feel like they gave you the steering wheel. You know what I'm saying? They let you steer the relationship in a direction. So if you did get rid of them, they kind of seen this coming. Is how it's showing up for me. Eight of Swords reversed. The transition, the Death card, the Lovers, the Ace of Pentacles, that Ten of Swords. But then over here, you get that King of Cups and the Seven of Swords. Like they could see something was emotionally you weren't trusting it or feeling like it was going to be the right investment, like it was going to be the right thing to take care of you, nurture you. You know what I mean? Like that was going to provide that balance you were looking for. Look at next card, 6 of Wands in reverse. So did you start to kind of manifest your own direction? Did you start to focus on your own celebrations or happiness? I think you may have. Here we go. And I feel like you may have had to trust that road or decision. I don't feel like you kind of fully exposed it, but I do feel like they noticed it. That's how I get your reading so far. Let's keep going. Welcome in. Remember to like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for being here. It is late, and I hope you all had a good Valentine's Day. Don't say it the other way, buddy. Don't fuck it up. All right, let me give you the other cards. Give you a break, quick rundown with the other cards. See what we get. All right. What do we got for you? Sun, Moon, or Rising, Taurus. Show me something they need to see or could show up. What is the message for the Taurus? Give me something that they can work with. Coming forward. Forward. They're soon. What do we got? Show me something for Taurus, please. I almost wanted to take the last one. Oh, money. Money could be either something you're very, very focused on, money and career, or it's just going to start happening. This is about getting what you want or working towards getting it. This is something where some of you have been waiting a long time, or it's starting to. It's going to happen for you or show up for you. Things are going to start to align for you. Here we go. Clarify anything for Taurus. I wonder what that is. They will. I can't fucking believe it. What card? Anybody want to? Let's play a little game, Johnny. Anybody want to take a guess what the next card is? Just throw a name out there for me real quick. Somebody tell me what the next card is. Fucking can't believe that. Like I can, but I can't. I would have never. I was more curious for Taurus's energy to see what that card would be. But anybody throwing? What's the next card? I'm gonna wait. Fuck it. I'll light a cigarette and we'll take a couple minutes for the chat. YouTube chat speed is kind of slow, and I just full screened it, made it a little bit better so I can see the chat even easier. All right. I was like, wait a minute, did I think it was a different card? No, it's the card I was like, oh yeah, I like what I'm seeing because I just looked at the bottom of the deck. All right. Did anybody throw a guess out there? For Taurus, the Chariot. So the Ten of Pentacles. Now, if you were listening to what I had just said, like it's coming at you, it's going to happen. You got the Victory card, 6 of Wands. But what is it going to take? Work. You're going to have to work at this. If you work at this, I feel like it's a pure success for you. It's basically like turning the lights on and turning the lights off. Night and day kind of energy. Here we go. And you've got to kind of put bottom of the deck, King of Swords, the action fourth. If you're action oriented and you put the work in it, nothing's going to stop you. That's very powerful, by the way. That's a very powerful energy. You guys are going to be like around the clock. Fucking, I feel like you're going to be busy or very invested. You have an invested energy. And you don't give me a back down energy. I don't feel like you'll back down. Whatever. Here we go. What is it? What is it? I'm so curious. Balance. Judgment. Ace of Swords. The Hierophant. 5 of Wands. And the 4 of Cups. So you've emotionally not worried about commitments that didn't work out in celebration. That's what it tells me. You kind of let go of it. You kind of just, you didn't completely release it. Or like when I say you didn't completely release it, you might have had to release some situations or people, but at the same time, it was more of a letting yourself emotionally not be stuck on celebration energy. You kind of recognized, I don't need the problem, the burdens to find happiness or solutions. That's fucking smart as fuck. And I think you trusted the shit out of that. I think you kind of, some of you may have been single for a while. If this resonates for you, you may have been single for a while before you transitioned into thinking or moving towards, look at a relationship. Might have cut it off, or stayed back, not offered that cup or accepted any cups. Seven of Swords, not felt like it was something you wanted to fuck with kind of energy. Queen of Wands reversed, kind of closed down from it. Seven of Pentacles, recognize I'm not going to play with an investment or move towards an investment that doesn't show me that it's worth the fucking risk kind of energy. Look at the next card is not play with it, reversed. Holy shit. Five of Pentacles, stepping back. Ten of Swords, still not forgetting what you want, but knowing to be observant and patient for what you want while you're fighting to create and find the change, courage, strength, integrity of doing things on your own. You have a very like powerful, I don't need fucking you, them, Todd, Joey, Melissa, Sherry, whatever the fuck the person's name is. You don't need any of that shit. Two of Wands, and you made up your mind. It's in reverse. Your mind's already fucking made up. You ain't bending there. Your mind ain't being bent. Six of Swords reversed. The Four of Pentacles. You're about money and work ethic or strategy. You have a lot of strategy energy. Very, very strategic or focused energy. You know what I mean? Like, I don't feel like outside energies have had much influence on you. And if they have, it's only to a certain amount or degree. Whatever the fuck that's about. That's what I have for you. Okay. Here we go. We're going to move on to Gemini. Let me smoke this before it burns out. Gemini. We'll just do it the way. We'll use the large deck first for Gemini. What do we have for Gemini? You give me a push and pull energy right off the fucking bat. I get a push and pull energy right off the bat with you. All right. What the fuck is that about? Here we go. Let's see what we get for Gemini. Show me something for Gemini. Ace of Wands reversed. Clarify any messages Gemini needs to see right now with Judgment. What are you trying to tell us? Give us a little bit more. Give us a little bit more before I say anything. What's the message for Gemini? What's the message for Gemini? Investing or walking away. It's a push and pull energy. It's almost like Ace of Wands. Do I let something grow, or do I like let it fade away or fall off? Judgment. This may be something that's been triggering your mind, or this may be something you're trying to figure out. You give me I need to figure this out energy. Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Cups. Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Cups. Back and forth. There's that energy. Holy shit. Here we go. What do we got for you? I'm going to shuffle a couple more times. Just feel the necessary need to do that for you real quick. Let's go. What do we got for Gemini? Show me some messages for the zodiac sign of Gemini, please. What's here for Gemini? Let's see what we get. Show me something. Don't be what I thought. No, okay. Love. Two of Cups. Clarify. What is the message here for Gemini? Queen of Wands. Clarify that before I speak. Clarify that before I speak. Wanting to take the risk, but still feeling guarded. You have a want to take the risk, but I still feel guarded as fuck when it comes to the risk. And basically, let's see what it says. I'm not going to say shit. Let it jump. I want it to jump. Maybe it'll be that card that comes out. It keeps showing me the World card. But it doesn't have to come out. Trust, High Priestess, Three of Pentacles, and the Hermit. You could be feeling like you're trying to make decisions on what's worth putting effort into, what you trust working with, and what you don't. And this may have already happened. This may be something that's going to happen. I'm going to say that again. This may have already happened. This may be something that's going to happen. Here we go. Nine of Pentacles and Balance. Some of you may feel like you have a lot. to contend with, or you may be feeling like there's a lot that you're trying to shake off at once. Um, a lot of balance, or needing a little bit more breathing room. Not only breathing room, feeling that's obligated. Also, some of you could be with the past or seeking value of change or coming out of a situation that's upsetting or that didn't work out. Two of Pentacles, what are you trying to say here? Knight of Wands, Devil. You might have came out of a situation or felt like you were in a situation that was toxic or unhealthy, whether it's now in the recent past or whether that shows up for you. For some of you, it could have been recent, very recent, or recent past is how I'm picking that up. Let's keep going. Show me more for Gemini. It might have made you kind of feel like when it comes to celebrations, you're better off not focusing on them and focusing on yourself and your stability. This is how you come off. You also come off where you want to focus on health and money. Health and money. I get health and money on this card. Here we go. Temperance. With investments or investing, or I feel like it's people, trusting people or situations. This might mirror or reflect love. I bet you I wouldn't be surprised if love comes up, but let's see what happens. Show me something. Knight of Swords. You got the Knight of Swords. What's the next card? What's the next card for Gemini? What's the next card? Investing. Ten of Pentacles. Emotionally at a distance, wanting to work with it or move towards it. Definitely wanting to move towards it, but still might be a little afraid. You're afraid of it. It says you're afraid to. You're afraid to invest or commit. And I was waiting for this because this is the card that kept showing me you. Every time I shuffled, I didn't tell you guys, I saw you. And then you showed up. I was like, I knew you were coming. You're more about the investments or what you can make happen. Basically, be creative, open before you rush to a new beginning. You also may be exploring options or trying to make things work and learn situations around you. The Nine of Swords, trying to stay out of your head with situations, especially around family bullshit. Ten of Cups, Six of Wands, of situations that didn't work, whether it's now or in the fucking past. Excuse my bad language, but you know what I'm saying. Here we go. Anything else for Gemini? Five of Cups, Eight of Swords, Seven of Cups, Five of Wands, Nine of Wands. You're just sick of you come off like, fuck this. Like Five of Cups, Eight of Swords. I'm tired of dealing with shit or looking at shit. And then when I get to it, it's a problem. It's a battle. It's I don't want to be here energy. Nine of Wands, you've reviewed it, you've seen it for the bullshit that it is with the Ten of Wands in reverse. And it hasn't emotionally felt like it's uplifting or it's basically giving you awareness that it isn't worth the stress or something you want to deal with. Let's see what we get with the other deck for you. Here we go. Wow, my fucking heater shut off. I'm like, why the fuck am I so cold? My fucking feet are freezing. They're not that cold, but it's got cold down here. Welcome in, everybody. Yeah, here we go. Page of Pentacles. Well, I'm not going to say shit. I'm just going to shuffle. I'm just going to shuffle, and we're going to see what happens. A little more for Gemini, please. Some of you have been trying to hold it all. I'm going to say something before I even touch the other cards. I keep staring at it. Some of you might have been trying to hold it all together. And it's like, I almost feel like you don't like to, you resist letting it be shown. You give me this, I resist letting it be shown, but it's like I want to cry out for help, but I'm too responsible, or I'm not allowed to, or I don't get that opportunity type energy. Somebody needs to hear that fucking shit. Here we go. Let's see what we get with the other tarot. God damn. Let's go. Seven of Pentacles. Why is the Seven of Pentacles the first card out? What do we got for you? What do we have for Gemini? Ooh, I love when they jump with my left hand. You've been stressed about what's going to be the best investment or the best thing to work at next. Some of you clarify if it's not just about a work situation, show me something else. If it's towards something else, bring it out. Let's see if it'll bring it out. First one's over here. Three of Wands. It's about knowing how to invest in a situation or not stressing about what you invest into. Some of you, it's about the risk or feeling like, is the risk worth the reward? Or am I, some of you, if it's not, is the risk worth the reward? And I do feel like that's towards like going towards somebody to trust or value for some of y'all. Others of you, is the risk worth the reward and what I'm going to build or invest in towards career. Don't let it stress you out. Somebody may need to hear. Don't let that shit stress you out. Don't get stuck in that bullshit. It ain't worth it. You know what I mean? Fuck that shit. That's just noise. Here we go. What came out? The Hermit. Sometimes it's better to just trust your inner knowing. Your trust yourself. The Hermit. Upright. Here we go. Five of Wands. Why is the Five of Wands on the table? Six of Swords. King of Cups reversed. Five of Swords. You might have felt like there was a lot of conflict or no forward progress, whether this is at home or in relationships. I'm going to say that again, whether this is at home or in relationships. That's how it comes out in front of me. You got the Five of Wands, the Six of Swords reversed, King of Cups, the Five of Swords, 10, wanting that new beginning. What's the problem? The Emperor, not seeing result. King of Wands, not getting pleased or feeling like anything's changing. Six of Cups. I do feel like you're coming out of that, though, for that Six of Cups to be in reverse. It may take more work or balance than need. It's going to take some work. And I feel like this gives me like you're at the beginning of it. You're at the beginning of it kind of energy. What's the Sun here for? Sun, Strength card together. The Tower. It's about you kind of looking at things and inviting in the power of change. The Sun is about happiness, being happy, being there. But then it's about the courage, the integrity, and not resisting change. That's very powerful. And that can be hard for any of us. I actually said this fucking today. So for this to come out in your fucking reading is kind of cool. Like I actually said that. I said anybody, a lot of people, they fucking resist change. I said we all fucking do it. Every zodiac sign. I said it's just how it is. Let's keep going. Let's go. The Moon. And you might be your mind is not. I don't think if this is triggering you, you got a lot of fucking homework to do, Lucy. But if this ain't triggering you, it's because your mind's open to the awareness that this is what needs to shift. That Moon card in reverse tells me you know. Ace of Pentacles, and that's how you move forward with growth and expansion. You know what I'm saying? You should be letting shit stop you, Gemini. Especially stopping you with emotions, especially if it feels like it's been lost or it's been putting you fucking tired, depleted, fucking feeling dead and shit inside, or like shit's just never going to change or go in a better position. You have that power. Don't give that up. Go to the bottom for 4. 3 of Swords, the Hierophant, the Queen of Wands, and the 7 of Swords. You may be lacking trust with moving towards love or playing with situations. Made that up in your mind. Or 9 of Cups, emotionally fulfilled, but at the same time, too invested in work or decision making. You may be putting one foot in front of the other, but not full. It's almost like you. I feel like you're focusing harder on one area of life than everything you could focus on. That may not be for all of you, but that's how it shows me for Gemini. That's what I've got for you, Gemini. All right. Hope it fucking hit home with somebody. Let's keep rolling. We're going to go to Cancer in a second. I'm going to drink some coffee and we'll get Cancer going. All right. What are the messages for the zodiac sign of Cancer? What are the messages for the zodiac sign of Cancer? You want me to say that? What don't they see coming? Cancer. What do we got for Cancer signs? Just 2. Things may be emotionally changing or shifting. I end of the road kind of energy for me. That means I don't think you haven't really kind of went forward emotionally. You're probably realizing, well, I'm not stuck emotionally anymore. That's how I picked that up. I perceive that whatever. Here we go. I perceive it like that. And look at who came out. You did. Next card, Chariot. Feel like you're moving out of that energy. Ooh, you may have luck. This happened to me earlier today. I bought a couple scratch tickets because of it. I was driving, but I kept itching my left hand. Luck may be on your side as well. My hand just got fucking itchy again. And it was a couple hours ago that happened. Here we go. I didn't tell nobody about it. I just bought some fucking lottery tickets, even though I'm like, yeah, right. My luck is shit. Like when it comes to luck, I'm like the unluckiest guy with like lottery or doing any of that gambling shit. Here we go. But I was like, it itched like 3 times, and I'm like, what the fuck? I'm buying a ticket just in case. I think I bought 2. Yeah, I did. Trust. What is it that you trust? Or continue the message. Let's just see what the message wants to show up for you. I feel like you trust that things that weren't meant for you or didn't work for you or didn't show up for you or you couldn't show up for it, that it was okay or you didn't have to feel responsible or attached to it anymore. That's good. Especially if it was emotionally draining you. I feel like some of you kind of seen a situation where you couldn't let it upset you mentally anymore. You couldn't get stuck in that anymore. No matter how much you wanted to invest, no matter how much you loved the situation, it wasn't coming in like off balance. And I feel like you saw it and seen it wasn't coming towards you or working with you. Here we go. Show me something else for Cancer. You walked away. You walked away, or you let them stay away. It's either you let them stay away and not come towards you, or you did that to them, or you both did it to each other for some of you. Let's keep going. 5 of Swords, not coming at it. Death card reversed. Knight of Cups. So it's like you could have had other people basically, I get like a shit talking energy, or like other people were trying to make you out to be, basically make you out to paint you as the bad seed in a situation. Now, the person that could have done this is a water or fire sign is what it shows me. Fucker. Here we go. The World card. King of Swords. 7 of Swords. Somebody made it, and it could have been towards an earth or an air sign. I guess somebody may try to bend the rules or make them feel like you can't trust them. You can't trust them. Basically, somebody may have basically put something instilled something in somebody else to believe, and it may have worked. That's the shitty part of this. Here we go. 4 of Pentacles. Why is the 4 of Pentacles here? Why is the 4 of Pentacles here for Cancer? When it came to the investing, they stayed at a distance, or you recognized, like as much as you emotionally wanted to see a shift or change or foundation growth and move towards it, or to come towards you. I feel like emotionally that was what you wanted, but it just felt like the boat would not come around. Look at the 7 of Pentacles. It would not show up. Whether it was you that chose that, some of you, it's both of you. Others of you, it's one chose it stronger than the other. One wanted it more than the other two, I'm getting. Whatever. Here we go. 3 of Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody, I feel like it could have been you. You wanted to balance the situation or believe the situation would show up or come around and it would trust you. It might have burned your patience or just never came at you, taking the risk or the responsibility, might never had the chance to open or invest in you. It feels like it just didn't come towards you. It does feel like you had purity or love for the situation or whatever surrounds it. Whoever it's about, lover, family member, whatever the fuck that's about. Could have been a friend, but it feels like lover or family member. Here we go. The Moon, the Wheel of Fortune, the Tower. You might come to you might have got closed off because it was upsetting you so much. You might not have just closed off from that situation, but might have stopped dealing with people or letting things upset you. 2 of Swords. It says you made that decision because it was upsetting you too much. There was too much fuckery with people. That's how it's coming off. And you couldn't stay upset anymore. 5 of Cups reversed. You were like, the fuck with this. Knight of Wands, I got to play with my own energy because these investments aren't the judgments or the outcomes that are going to work. 8 of Pentacles, 6 of Wands. I think you identified a situation for what it was. That's how I see your reading, Cancer. You now just never make a reading fit. Only try to recognize if it fits your shit or if it's a story from the last person, the person before, or from whenever. You know what I mean? Just try to use your intuition. You know what I mean? Your wisdom, your experience, whatever works for you. Here we go. Anything else for Cancer? Anything else for Cancer? Welcome in, Heather Jean Morris. Hello, Vulgar Hearts. I don't know if I said hello, Joanne. Hello. Here we go. No, I got to shuffle more than that for you. One and done. Fuck that. Here we go. Give them a little bit more shuffling, and we'll give you a little more energy. What is the message for Cancer? What do we have for Cancer? Zodiac sign of Cancer. me something for Cancer, please. That's good. Well, my hands. You better fucking. I don't know what the fuck. Maybe you got eczema or dry skin or some shit. I'm itchy as fuck. Like what the fuck? I have dry skin because I have color in my skin pigment. So my skin it'll fucking rip. It'll hurt. Like if I don't lotion up, and I don't like to use lotion all the time, but lately I've had no choice, or my fucking skin just like dies. Here we go. The Empress. Why is the Empress on the table? Why is the Empress on the table? For Cancer. The Devil. 6 of Wands. Some of you had to let go of a dishonest person. And I'm going to say, and I thought this was the card that was going to be the Justice card, and it's the fucking card after. It's the High Priestess in reverse. I thought that's what was going to land there. And it landed right after. It's the Empress, the Devil, 6 of Wands, the Emperor, Justice. You show me an energy. Definitely could have been a fire sign for some of you, an air sign or an earth sign. Maybe a water sign, but it feels more like earth, fire, air. Where it comes off where they wouldn't, you knew you couldn't trust them. You knew you couldn't trust them. Let me see what else is here for you. Whether it took time to see, some of you it took time to see this, some of you it didn't take that long. Some of you it took a while, and then once you did, even if you tried again, you recognize, why the fuck did I listen to this person? This person never has really committed to being respectful to my feelings or to who I am, or the fact that things change in time, no matter what the fucking situation was. 2 of Swords reversed, 10 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, Page of Swords, 2 of Pentacles, 5 of Swords, 6 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups. Wow. This person may, whoever you may have dealt with, the 10 of Pentacles to the 8 of Wands, they may have told, I'm feeling like they may have told somebody younger than you, that like that person's never matured, or they're never going to grow up, or they don't care. They're focused on other people, not you. I feel like they said some shit like that. I really feel like that. Like they treated you like I don't feel like you got the wind of this. I don't feel like you got like this came back in your face. Maybe some of you got the clarity or the basically confirmation on it, but I don't feel like you did. But I feel like you weren't unprivy to it at the same time. Whatever. Here we go. Let's see what we get for you. Page of Cups reversed. Page of Wands. Knight of Cups. 3 of Pentacles. And the Lovers. 4 of Pentacles. You were secure with this person is what it's telling you. At one time, you were secure with them. But emotionally, when it comes to communication or offers, it doesn't work. But this tells me here, there was a time where they were your security, maybe even married to them type energy, or wanting to get married. Might have been with them for a while. Something about, you could have been with that bitch for a while. The bitch bastard energy. Like you were with that person for a minute. Hot ticket kind of energy. Here we go. What do we got? 5 of Wands, 7 of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, the King of Wands, and the Knight of Swords. In reverse, though. I don't like that. I don't like that because it gives me either they're a narcissistic energy or they just have shitty emotions. Because it's like when it comes to the investment, what I see, whoever you may have dealt with, it was like they didn't care about what slowed you down in your tracks or what got in your way. And they might have enabled a little bit of that bullshit, is how I see that. Fuck that. The Star card, the 8 of Swords. It might have had you up in your head or feeling like I'm not going to get things to come my way or work around. I may not get that new beginning. The 10 of Swords energy. I might not get that communication. And I feel like you got sick of feeling that way or putting energy, focus on it. King of Cups. Emotionally, it was draining you. 9 of Pentacles, you knew your worth. You knew your happiness. You knew where you stood. But at the same time, I feel like there's a lack of expression. Temperance. Time just took over. Emotions got too heavy. Work never showed up. Or like the love and the work never kind of progressed. Ten of Cups. It didn't make you stop wanting it to happen, but the hurt never went away. So you may have had to stop focusing on it or giving attention or energy to it. Seven of Wands, the Hierophant, the Magician, Page of Pentacles, Strength card, Queen of Wands, Seven of Swords. And you knew that this person may not trust you, or you had clarity that somebody was helping the situation. Some of you had clarity that somebody was intervening and throwing your name in the mud. Others of you, if you didn't have clarity on that, you just saw a situation that might not come forward towards you, or you guys might not align. That's how I see your shit, Cancer. All right. Let's keep rolling. Da, da, da. We're going to do Leo. Leo! In just a second. Leo. Let's get to Leo real quick. What is the message for the zodiac sign of Leo? What do you want me to tell Leos? Don't you see coming, Leo? What don't you see coming, Leo? What's the message for you, Leo? What doesn't Leo see coming? I like how that went. Let's see what we get for you. What's the message for Leo? What's the message for Leo? Clarify that. Hold on. I don't want to pull it. If it jumps, it might be it's going to show up in the reading, guaranteed. It wants to show up like that in my hand. I wouldn't be surprised. But what do you got? You may have felt like things aren't really taking precedence or moving forward. Hold up. Clarify that. Clarify that for Leos. Keep showing me the Leo strength card now. I've seen it like 2 or 3 times. Third time. I don't usually see it like that. It's usually when it lands in the front of the deck. Here we go. Page of Swords. 3 of Swords reversed. You may feel like situations collapsed or just kept you in suspense mode. Suspense or waiting mode. Page of Swords to the 3 of Swords reversed. And it's, look at this shit. It's with investments. Might have felt like there was too many burdens. Here's the card I was looking at. Walk away card. 8 of Cups. Not surprised it's here. Too many burdens. Should I walk away or should I stay away? 4 of Pentacles. Do I invest? Do I put work into the situation? Needing to make a decision. 4 of Cups. Was it emotionally pleasing you? Was it coming towards you? Emotionally, I feel like you were looking at a situation, wanting action, but you weren't sure if you could trust it. Here we go. Let's keep going for Leo. 2 of Swords to the 2 of Pentacles. Some of you, it came to like you had no choice but to make the decision for you. It was just easier said than done. I feel like you did it though. Like some of you, this is lady energy, definitely women. Some of you women may have just been like, fuck that, I'm not dealing with it. I definitely feel that push, that pull towards like, nope, fuck this, not for me. Show me something for Leo. Zodiac sign of Leo. Not putting work in it, not communicating. Fire energy too, that's not communicating. Leo, did you recognize this? Did you see something to not feel like it was something worth working with or healthy? The Devil, 4 of Wands, the Wheel, the Tower, the 5 of Cups, and cutting it off. I just said this. So there's women in this reading that where you cut away from men that you didn't feel like they were worth your time or your effort. You're like, nope, that one's not going to work for me. I get like she didn't give a fuck energy either. Like once it happened, I might have been a little upset at first, like, oh fuck, I wish that worked out, but like, fuck it, kind of fuck it bucket, throw it in the fucking bucket kind of energy. Here we go. You threw him in the fucking toilet or just told him, see you later, sayonara, didn't answer the call. Some of you either just said fuck that, or you felt like some of you may have felt like they weren't giving you the full 411. Like they weren't giving you the whole, like all the information. Some of you Leo women may have felt like they ain't telling me everything I fucking need to know. And you weren't having that shit. Hell to the no. Here we go. Show me more for Leo. Oh, there's your card. Show me more for Leos. Page of Cups reverse. Page of Pentacles. The Empress. Transitioning. Letting go. Mental. letting go of things that mentally upset you, but it's still staying at a distance with Five of Swords, with moving towards situations that could upset you. Knight of Cups, wanting to be emotionally found or proactive, but at the same time, Five of Wands, not wanting to go towards things that you felt like were going to bring chaos or conflict. Some of you, this has already happened, or this is what you got to watch out for. Just bear that in mind. This has already happened, or this is what you got to watch out for. Leos, men or women, that may be some bullshit you're walking into. Here we go. Show me something else for Leo. What is the message for Leo? King of Pentacles, Ten of Swords. Wanting to invest or wanting to focus on health and invest in a new beginning. Ace of Cups, though. Ten of Cups and the Chariot. Feeling it emotionally distanced with an investment or a love situation. Investing either in love situations altogether or feeling at a distance from it. I only tell you may feel at a distance because the Ace of Cups to the Ten of Cups, this makes me feel like emotionally you wanted to move towards it, but the let's clarify. Let's see what comes out. I won't say anything. Let's see the next card. It might not feel like it's coming towards you or you're moving towards it. Wanting that, though, Three of Pentacles. It doesn't mean you didn't want it or didn't see it. It doesn't mean you didn't want this. Here we go. You wanted it. You wanted it because it tells me Three of Pentacles, King of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. You were hoping to harvest it or have it be everything. Two of Cups reversed, the Moon, the Nine of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Knight of Wands. You might be aware or basically looking at situations that aren't working or that don't feel like they're playing right. King of Wands, you're kind of wanting to go towards peace, victory, success, or move or navigate that way, but also be able to make sure it makes sense for you, that it's Ace of Swords energy, that's the right action to move towards, and it's not going to be something that's basically you've already dealt with. Six of Cups energy, something you can trust, something you don't have to let go of. This is what I'm seeing for Leo so far. Let's go to the other deck for you. Here we go. All right. Remember to hit that like button if you don't mind, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate it. Let's see what we get for Leo. I'm going to light a cigarette on Leo. Hell yeah. Hell to the yeah. I just may. What do you say? All right. Ooh, look at you. All right, let's see what we get for you, Leo. I don't think I need that to be on for more than an hour, but I'll be shutting that thing off in like 20 minutes. Oh, my nose is mad itchy. Here we go. What's the message for Leo? What's the message for the zodiac sign of Leo? I just wanna have fun. Girls just wanna have fun. You may be feeling that way or waiting for like the season to change, or if the season's nice, you may be running with that energy, trying to stay happy or focused on things that are fun. I hear that kind of song in my head. Let's see what comes out. Here we go. I don't even know who the fuck sings that. Here we go. Let's go. Nine of Swords. Some of you could also be up late at night or being woken up in the middle of the night. It might be having a little bit of either up in the middle of the night or communicating late at night. Some shit like that shows up for you. Queen of Wands, though. Why is that in reverse? Clarify this. I need to see what this is going to say. Let's see where you go from here. You're aware of the things that may not have made you feel like content or working out. The Ten of Wands reversed, the burdens, the issues, the Chariot, the World, the Strength card. Holy shit. I feel like you're coming into a situation where you're like, well, is it going to transition for the better? Is it going to work? Or is it not going to be something to put the effort towards? Some of you already went through that, by the way. Some of you definitely already went through that energy. Here we go. Show me more for Leo. Knight of Pentacles reversed. Judgment reversed. You might have said no or not accepted certain offers. So some of you may have had opportunities or relationships that you could have built with and declined them. Either sex on that one. Here we go. Seven of Pentacles. You didn't get stuck in the investment or open up emotionally towards it, is what it's fucking telling me. I bet some people are watching me like, what the fuck? This is actually pretty accurate because I'm feeling like this could be right. And I don't always get that energy, but I could be off. Maybe it's not everybody, but it feels that way. Not everybody, but it feels like it's going to make sense to some. Here we go. Two of Swords, King of Wands, Nine of Cups. Not getting emotionally burdened, but when it comes to playfulness or clarify that Knight of Wands reversed. What's the deal? Show me something for Leo. It's this way. Four of Cups. Not feeling emotionally fulfilled or like risks are happening. When it comes to trust, you may have felt alone in investing or moving forward. You might have felt like you couldn't trust moving forward emotionally. Two of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Queen of Cups. But it hasn't stopped you from wanting emotional excitement or success. It's almost like if you've recognized something not to work out, it didn't put you in a position where you weren't ready to still put it on the table or take an offer or whatever, however, vice versa. Shit. Here we go. Clarify something for Leo. The Sun reversed. You came out. The Three of Swords reversed. Temperance reversed. Seven of Wands reversed. Knight of Cups. You may have learned situations when it comes to love, definitely in love situations. You may have learned something about love situations that surround you as well. Anything else for Leo? The Magician, the Ace of Wands, and the Two of Cups. The Ace of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, the Tower. You may have also looked at situations where you couldn't change a situation or a situation wasn't developing change. Four of Wands or coming towards a celebration. Might have made you feel at a distance or like you need to walk away. Eight of Cups, Page of Swords, or you guys stopped connecting or talking as much as what it's saying. Six of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles. Somebody got left out or recognized there's no more balance here. It's imbalanced. And that doesn't sit well in any relationship. Here we go. Five of Wands reversed, the Emperor, the Hermit, Ten of Pentacles reversed, Eight of Wands. It stopped. I feel like both people felt stopped in their tracks or focused on other situations. That's the action they took. That's they focused on other actions versus looking at a situation with truth and clarity or manifesting and communicating. That may have been the fucking burden in front of you or in front of the situation of you and another. That's what I see for Leo. We're going to move on. Whew, I said I'm fucking mouthful for Leo. I felt like I just couldn't stop talking. I hope it makes sense to somebody out there, but let's keep rolling. All right, let's go. On to Virgo. Virgo, I'll let my cigarette burn out. I barely smoked it during Leo. What do we have for Virgo? Virgo. What is the message for the zodiac sign of Virgo? Oh, I feel stiff. My neck's hurting. You got a stiff neck, Virgo? It hurts right fucking back here. Like into my shoulder, into my neck. I feel so stiff. It could be your neck. Oh, it could be your neck or fuck back here. Oh God. I just got so like uncomfortable. Not all of you may be feeling that, but I get it on the right side, whether it's your right or left. I just feel stiffness. Oh, like I have to crack my neck, and I don't even. It hurts. It's like really stiff. Like maybe you need a deep fucking tissue massage or some shit, because it feels like there's a lot of tension up high. Oh God. Let's go. I didn't like that. Let's go. Show me something for Virgo. Show me something for Virgo. Welcome in, everybody. Good luck with that appointment. Let's go. Ace of Pentacles reversed. Two of Swords. That just gives me like some things aren't worth my investing time into, and I understand it. Judgment reversed. I looked away from it. I can't focus on it anymore. It is what it is. Energy. You have it is what it is. Energy. Like I can't sit or dwell on energy that isn't working for me or wouldn't give me time a day or lack of a. I get like a lack of appreciation or mutual respect type energy. Some bullshit. You couldn't trust this motherfucker. I hate to say it, but you couldn't trust him, and that's probably why it was better to stop communicating. Or her, whether it was a her, him, whatever. Somebody couldn't trust a bitch. What kind of energy? Here we go. Let's go. Queen of Wands. Might have made you feel a little bit. Might have felt like clarify. I don't want to say nothing yet. I'm going to wait before I respond to that. You give me an energy where you didn't know what's going to happen or what the next. What it's like you wanted something to happen, but it didn't feel like it was. This gives me, is it going to work out or is it not? Kind of being on the fence of understanding. Somebody watch out for something, for burning something too, whether it's food or wires or some shit. Watch out for something burning. Or I don't care if it's a fucking hair dryer needs to be replaced, if it's fucking your brakes. Watch out for something fucking a burning smell. I just smelled something burning. Maybe it's fucking popcorn. I don't think it's popcorn, but it smelled like burning brakes or like a fucking like something was gonna catch on fire. So watch out for that shit. All right, I don't get that a lot. So just be mindful of shit like that. Yeah. Hold up. It ain't the fucking heater. It ain't the fucking heater. That's blowing. That smells normal. Because I'm like, wait a minute. Is it my fucking? Am I about to fucking have a problem? No. Hell no. All right. Let's go. Making sure it's like no cords are around it and it's melting a cord. Because now I'm like, wait a minute. Fuck that. I don't need any. I don't need nothing happening. Nah. It came out of fucking nowhere. Here we go. Knight of Cups. 9 of Swords. Oh, shit. Nothing's been emotionally appeasing, it's telling me, or filling the void or bringing in emotional contentment. It feels more at a resistance or standoff or not being approached. Or some of you ain't approaching it. Some of you, if you've tried to approach it, it ain't fucking working kind of energy. I don't know how else the fuck to say it. So if you've been trying to move towards it, I don't feel like it's been happening. When it comes to the investment, it gives me an energy where you've wanted it to match you. Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. But has it made you feel like it's standing still or keeping you in suspense or it's not rushing towards you? Because that's what it's showing me. You might have wanted a victory to show up for you. You might have wanted a king or something to show balance, but I don't feel, go to the bottom for 4. I feel like patience, trust, and when it came to the situation, could have been an air or fire sign that stopped speaking to you. Air or fire sign that don't talk to you no more. 4 Pentacles, 4 Swords, maybe Earth sign. But let's keep going. Cut off the noise of that situation or even giving time to it. Give time to your emotional connections that you can make that are worth it, that are going to put a smile on your face or that are going to bring you that emotional contentment, not something that's going to make you feel in an energy that's not worth dealing with. King of Swords, it may have been better. You may have got out of situations before they could really hurt you, and that's probably better. Or if you were in them and they did hurt you, clarify that. 8 of Swords, 10 of Cups, Page of Pentacles. You stopped looking at them or going back towards it. Even if you had really known that person, I get like you might, if you were in something, you might have known them very well until it became something that didn't work or wasn't worth fixing or moving towards again. 9 of Pentacles, going on your own independent energy, not offering that line of communication or that forward action. Balance, recognizing a situation that wasn't making you fulfilled or happy. So 3 of Pentacles, not putting work in, walking away from it. 5 of Pentacles, accepting the change, inviting the change, and knowing this isn't for me. 3 of Wands, I'm not playing with this bullshit energy. I'm smarter and stronger than that. You know what I'm saying? Death card. Clarify anything else. Oh. What do we got? Hold on 1 second. Hit the floor. I got it. Some of you are about transitioning into seeing something work out, but also may clarify the star in reverse. Clarify the star in reverse. but you may be lacking trusting that you are lacking trusting that it will work out, whether you want to admit it or not. So if you've been trying to move forward, you're struggling with the power of trust, and it's like it's one of those sayings where if you see it or if you believe it, you can achieve it. If you if you premeditate that in your mind, it's easier for that to be the outcome. You know what I'm saying? Don't go with the least resistance and see how that works, is how I would say that for somebody who keeps seeing failures. All right, but let's keep moving on. That may not be for everybody, but that's the way I see that part of the reading. You know what I mean? Some of you ain't just dealing with people. You're staying more focused on principles or money or solutions or taking care of shit. Some of you could be waiting on the arrival of somebody to come around. It could be somebody elder, by the way. It doesn't have to be, but some of you could be waiting for that too. Let's move on. I don't know why I don't do that with that card, but I'm just focusing on what I see. Here we go. Four of Wands, the Queen of Wands reversed, the Hermit. The Hermit reversed. The Sun. You've been struggling. It's telling me you want to be happy in celebration, but the Queen of Wands, your heart doesn't feel like it almost feels like it's left behind, is how I feel. With you in reverse, receiving the happiness. Look at with it coming at you. You come off like, I don't see the work. I don't see the building. I want this, but where the fuck is the action? Why do I get left fucking upset? And I think you kind of definitely can't hide it or pretend like you don't see it. You know what I'm saying? Some of you, what I could be missing is some of you, if you started talking to somebody and it was working at night, it stopped in the morning. Whatever the fuck that's about. The Fool card, the Ten of Wands, the Chariot, and the World. Not taking a risk, not getting upset, 10 of Wands, letting go of the burdens and move the fuck on. That's the energy. I feel like that's the energy you're supposed to embody. You know what I'm saying? 9 of Pentacles, you're supposed to embody. Eventually you'll hit that 10 of Cups. You know what I mean? But right now, you're probably getting the fucking, you're either staying at mute and not opening up towards communication or opening up towards people, or they keep cutting it down. Or maybe it's you doing that, but I feel like that's them. You know what I mean? Your new beginning will happen, but maybe you're avoiding a lot of situations that aren't meant for you. The devil, that's toxicity, that's bondage, that's going after things for all the wrong reasons. Whether they're doing it, you're doing it, or whoever the fuck's doing it. But that's what I see for Virgo. All right. Let's keep rolling. Libra in a minute. Oh. All right. Libra. What do we got for Libra? Hey, Fox. Hey, Tina. I don't know if I said hello, Vulgar Hearts. Hello. All right. Vulgar Hearts. Hey, Jill. Here we go. The 5 of Swords reversed. Your card, the Hermit. Clarify this before I say a gosh darn thing. Show me something. Ooh, it happened again. My fucking hands. Are your hands fucked up? Do you got carpal tunnel? Do you got arthritis? Some bullshit's going on with your neck, your hands. Fuck. God damn it. I'm sorry, and I hate that I do that, and I apologize every time I swear with him. And it makes me uncomfortable. I always look up and I'm like, I'm sorry. Don't fucking imprison me or give me karma for that shit. I don't want it. I don't mean it in vain. Trust me, I don't. It just slips. All right. You give me an energy where you've wanted situations to fight for you, but they become distant. The Hermit, the 3 of Cups, or you keep at a distance. It's one or the other. Some of you, it's like they can stay distant from you, or you stay distant from entertaining them. And it's a him, or it's going towards it, opening your heart towards it, or letting it come towards you, investing in that shit. Somebody's boxing it off, whether they're doing this to you, because some of you, it's they did it to you. Some of you ain't going towards them. Emotionally kind of sitting your ass back in the tree, looking at it like, do I want that fucking new beginning? This is for the one that knows, like, nah, I don't really want to do anything with it. Eight of Swords, Temperance, don't want to do anything with it. Eight of Pentacles reverse, Five of Cups. Emotionally doesn't work for me, or doesn't excite me at this time. Queen of Swords, it's why I don't communicate. Some of you, it's the opposite, feeling like they just lose interest, patience, or work towards you and just shut down. Whatever. This is what I'm seeing for Virgo. Anything else for Virgo? Here we go. Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands, the Tower, Knight of Swords, Three of Wands. You have I don't know what to do, or how I'm gonna move up, like go forward. And this feels like it's towards love. I'm gonna fucking flat out say love. It feels like it's love shit. Take the risk, maybe towards happiness, get balance. It's back and forth. Seven of Cups, because options and investments have not been showing the love that you've wanted to see. The Page of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. Everything you've desired or wanted to gravitate towards, either you haven't emerged to go towards it, or it doesn't work when you try. That's what it's showing. You're either not doing it, or you're doing it and it ain't fucking working. That's your reading so far. That's what I've got for Virgo. Okay. There you go. What else do we got? What else do we have? And I feel like it gave you migraines or headaches. Man, you got a lot of shit going on health-wise. Like you got sick of the bullshit, because I'm getting a headache above my fucking eyebrow. Like while I read this. Did they show up before you went to bed? Maybe for some of you. Or maybe every time you focused on it, it gave you that fucking like, ugh. And you just were like, I can't let this shit keep happening. I don't know. Maybe that happened to some of you. Maybe that didn't. But that's what's coming up in front of me. So here we go. Anything else for Virgo before we move on? Death card, Two of Wands, Five of Swords, Three of Swords, Temperance. Tired of waiting. Tired of things showing up and then showing out. Death card, Two of Swords reverse, Five of Swords reverse, Three of Swords, Temperance in reverse. The Magician. Why is the Magician here? Sometimes it's better to focus on what's in front of ourselves instead of relationships that don't work. And I think that's a big part of your message here. Sometimes it ain't about balancing the situations that ain't happening. It's about getting the balance that's good for you. And I feel like that's what I'm supposed to say. If Five of Pentacles, it didn't work. The investment didn't show up. The communication, what happened with that? I feel like you may have, some of you, if you've tried to open up or communicate or wanted balance, wanted growth with this shit, you may have learned that Three of Cups, King of Pentacles, I opened up, but I got pushed aside. Five of Cups, I got left alone. You know, you give me an energy where I don't know if I want to trust, or why it doesn't go past maybe a sexual connection kind of energy. King of Wands, that's sexual connection, and fucking all fucking day long. So that's for the ones who are playing the field or have done shit like that, or given opportunities towards relations beyond what is it called? Beyond basically friends, going past that friendship level. Going beyond platonic relationships. Easiest way to say it. I couldn't think of the word platonic. All right, so that's what I see for Virgo. All right. Oh, I'm sorry. I've been calling it Virgo. This is Libra. What the fuck? I've been saying thank you. I just recognized, like, wait a minute. I'm saying Virgo, but this is Libra. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. That was Libra. I fucked that all up. Oh, damn it. Maybe you dealt with a fucking earth sign. I don't know. It doesn't have to be that way. Maybe you dealt with a fucking Gemini. That came falling in my lap. That could have been definitely an air sign. Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Or maybe a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Because what the fuck? whatever it is, either they're upset or you were upset with them, or you guys don't see eye to eye, Libra. The love ain't there no more. It stopped fucking moving forward a while ago. Whatever. That's all I got for you. Whew, I got to slow down on the coffee. I might have to go upstairs and take a piss. Oh my God. It's running through me now at this point. That was Libra. We're going to move on to Scorpio. I felt like, too, when I was like, I kept saying Virgo. I'm like, I fucking feel like I already fucking read Virgo. And I had. Been a long day. What can I say? Yeah, I definitely have that coffee. Whew. Coffee got me. I don't even, it's starting to make my stomach not feel all that great. So I'm like, I got to slow down. All right. What the hell's that about, Scorpio? Scorpio. Don't forget the name. King of Wands. The Five of Cups. What? What are you trying to tell me? Scorpio. Two came flying up. The one that slid under first joke yet. You have this playful King of Wands, creative, passionate energy. But you may have an energy that where people are having a hard time understanding you. What the fuck is that? Knight of Swords to balance. It could be definitely could be an air sign. Doesn't have to be. Air sign. I feel like air or earth, but it could be an I'm gonna stick with air for now. I don't see earth here, but let's see what we get. Air sign, maybe some of you air sign, fire sign, Ace of Swords, Strength card reversed, air sign, fire sign, star card, death card, magician. Some of you are very, very focused on what you can do next or how you're going to be like a very powerful success. That comes out like powerfully, like the star card with the death card transitioning into more mystery, more successful ability or learning, connecting the dots deeper or focusing more on situations you can invest in or learn from, something like learn from. Here we go. Show me more for Scorpio. There's two, Ace of Cups, the Nine of Swords. I feel like you've been emotionally in good spirits. You give me like I've been emotionally attached to myself or my vision or where I want to go. May have had somebody around you that's coming out of anxiety or that feels separated from their emotions to their mind, or just it's a little bit of a struggle energy. You know what I'm saying? I get a struggle energy. What do we got here? Four of Cups. And it's emotions. It's mind and emotions. Four of Cups, Ace of Wands, Seven of Wands, Three of Cups, the Chariot, the World. They may also come, I get attack energy. They may come off like things are always attacking them. Or they did this and they showed you this. And I think it bothered you until you were like, they got to figure this out for themselves. That may not be for everybody, but that shows me attack energy. Here we go. They come off that way. Page of Cups, Queen of Wands, Five of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles clarify this. You come off like you wanted to make things work or keep working and trusting. Trusting what? That you can't worry about their unhappiness or uncertainty. The Sun reversed, the Queen of Swords reversed, and the Two of Swords. It's almost like you might have spoken to them, said what you had to say, and then cut it off or let them try to figure it out, whatever that's about. Five of Swords. It was like you couldn't take their conflict. You needed them to face it themselves, kind of energy. Judgment. Six of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles reversed. King of Pentacles. I almost feel like you didn't want to stress with somebody else's problems or burdens, or you wanted them to identify that what they needed to go through. That Three of Swords. Temperance. Two of Cups. I feel like they were back and forth. 1 minute they were loving, 1 minute they weren't so nice. Or 1 minute they were very loving, the next minute they were like touch and go or acted different. That's different. The Tower, the Emperor. And it might have been a he that did this. Seven of Swords. He didn't know if he could trust you or He didn't know what the fuck to trust, or she came off that way towards you, whatever. Nine of Cups, you might have emotionally, you give me emotionally, look at a situation where Wheel of Fortune, you couldn't focus on it. You had to keep your emotions intact and high with that Queen of Cups. Eight of Cups, you might have let go of communication or backed off, or that's how they felt about you. They may have felt like you were focused more on your security than focusing on them. But sometimes if you have things that you are responsible for and they have things they've got to work on and you back up, they're not going to view it the same way you would view it because they still have some shit they're not willing to face. You know what I mean? Or handle or heal. 10 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, Page of Wands, 9 of Wands, 6 of Cups. The past love situations didn't work out well for them or didn't treat them well. That's probably the struggle they live in or existed in. They might have even told you a little bit about that. All right, let's keep rolling. Well, let's give Scorpio a little bit more. Scorpio. What do we got for Scorpio? This one. And we'll shuffle one more time. What do we have for Scorpio? What is the message for Scorpio? Come on. Ooh. 3. They could be a fucking air sign. They don't have to be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. I pick up Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. It doesn't have to be that, but I feel that energy. Maybe a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It could be one of those 3 different elements of whatever. Here we go. I feel like they were upset with love situations or securing them or feeling like they were going to keep coming at them or work out. They also may have cut off or stopped speaking, just been quiet, or felt like a lot of situations were unhealthy, or they couldn't emotionally involve themselves or trust celebrations or commit to people. Could have been somebody that didn't let a lot of people know who they are, or were very quiet around people. Some bullshit like that I'm picking up. All right, maybe that's for some of y'all. Here we go. Let's go. 2 of Cups reversed, 8 of Wands reversed, the Moon, and the 3 of Pentacles. They're trying to heal and get balance and let go of the 5 of Wands, the disturbance, the turbulence they've dealt with. They're trying to move towards calmer waters. Ace of Pentacles. They're not trying to hold stress in. They're trying to be emotionally fit, and they're trying to trust and learn right now. And I feel like they've already seen you do this, so now they're trying to walk that path. I like this reading, but I don't know how much it's going to make sense to everybody. 2 of Pentacles. 2 of Pentacles. Clarify that 2 of Pentacles. Get these out of my way. Clarify that 2 of Pentacles for whatever's here. The Fool. Death card. They may fear relationship or investment because it hasn't ever been very good to them in the past. Whether it's like family or love. Family or love. I'm feeling family or love. Somebody also may moved around a lot. I don't know where that's coming from, but I get moving around a lot, or they live at a distance from you, or they did at a time. Some shit like that. They like if they were around you and you met them, you found out they were far away, or they lived far away at a time. Some shit like that. I don't know that, but that's what I'm getting for Scorpio. All right. All right. All right. Next. I really hope this doesn't hurt my stomach. Okay. What do we got? What do we got for Scorpio? Scorpio. Scorpio. I'm sorry. Why the fuck do I keep doing that? Sagittarius. Sagittarius. What do y'all get for energy? What are the messages for Sagittarius? Show me something for the zodiac sign of Sagittarius. I almost feel like I just need to throw them out, like just pull them for your sign. But I may do that in a second. Let's see what happens. I probably will. I might. I don't know. Ooh. 4 of Swords and the 2 of Cups. Either thinking about love again or wanting to go towards love again or be ready. I need to be ready for that shit. Here we go. I don't know. Let's see what she made. That's a celebration shit that wanted to slide out. No, it's not. It's the 5 of Wands. Hold on. I was wrong. It was. I thought it was a 4. Page of Swords. You might have had a lot of thinking of love situations that had fallen out, is what it's showing me. 6 of Swords that you moved away from. 6 of Cups. Definitely an air or water sign. Only other sign could be another fire sign. Page of Cups. Ace of Pentacles. Not being emotionally burdened by it. Ace of Pentacles. Putting more work and effort into where you are, or trying to get more rest or balance in your life, Sagittarius. That's the map. That's the decision that you're trying to manifest or map or conquer or focus on, work with. Here we go. Show me something for Sagittarius. 4 of Wands, the Fool. So you come off with an energy like you may have recognized situations that didn't work out, and it may have you give me your stalling energy, or you're just not interested in going forward. You tell yourself you want to, or you've thought that you want to do this, have this, but 2 of Wands, Death card. When it comes to transition, putting work into the options and having strength, you stay at a distance and you're aware that you don't put the work into it. This is what it tells me, that you don't put the work into it. It's like you want it, but you're not willing to put the work or effort towards it. Emotionally, what's up? You're back and forth or conflicted emotionally. One minute your emotions are high and wanting that to be a part of life. The next minute it's like, fuck that, I don't want to deal with it. 5 of Cups. Yeah. And it favors not wanting to deal with it. That may not be for everybody, but it's favoring not wanting to deal with that, not wanting to move towards the enjoyment, feeling like the shit's too unhealthy or toxic, whether it's a woman or a man in that dynamic or situation. Wanting action but not trusting it, or feeling like it's going to be something that's healthy. That's the fucking message. So you don't rush towards it, is what it's telling me. You haven't invested towards that shit. You've wanted the communication, but at the same time, situations may have upsetted you that you wanted to see be true love or real desired connections that didn't come at you properly or show you the respect you thought you deserved. Basically give you what you were looking for. You couldn't trust it. And that's why you made a decision to say, fuck with this shit. I got to watch out for my own emotional integrity. And that's how you felt about it. All right? That's how you felt about it. You again. King of Wands is Leo or you. So that's how you felt about it. Didn't shoot the arrow towards it. Dropped the arrow towards the ground. Said, fuck these burdens. That's not what I'm playing with. We ain't doing this today. That ain't happening. I don't need that extra stress here. Kind of energy. That's what I see for you so far. All right? Let's see what else we get. Let's see what else we get for you. Sagittarius. 4 of Pentacles. 4 of Cups. Why are they reversed? He wants to come. King of Pentacles. Either not trusting an investment or feeling like the investment is not going to be healthy. So you stopped taking action or letting it come around you. Some of you could have been definitely earth sign. I'm going to tell you, it could have been earth sign, water sign, air sign. You were not willing to move towards it or trust that it could bring happiness. It was easier to let go of that situation, not see it to be something that's loving or worth the effort to go towards. Like, you just didn't see it to moving in the right direction. 2 of Swords, and you made up your mind. Once you knew this, that you weren't changing your fucking mind. You know what I'm saying? There was no change in your mind in this situation. Here we go. 5 of Cups, Star card, Knight of Swords, Balance, High Priestess, Death, and the Magician. You might have felt like somebody liked to emotionally abuse situations or needed to be cut out or some shit like that. That's how you felt. and you didn't want to sit in that energy. That's what it's telling me. Four of Wands, the Ace of Wands, seven. So you created distance, or you dropped. I feel like you stopped looking at it, focused on other things. Queen of Wands, Five of Swords. Stop being upset about it. It's telling me you got tired of being patient with it. Emotionally, you started putting work and effort and letting go. And that's because you felt like this person needs to learn, or there needs to be balance in a situation. King of Wands, you know what I'm saying? You felt like you might have felt like somebody was playing games, or a game player, hanged in suspense. Seven of Pentacles, and I feel like you were like, I'm not your option. Fuck that shit. I'm not riding like that. Three of Pentacles, this ain't gonna happen. I ain't working with this. I don't need these burdens or these headaches. It's how it comes off. So you stop connecting. Or they did this to you, some shit like that for you. Okay, that's what I've got for you, Sagittarius. All right. See if I can get you a little bit more. Give you a little bit more. See if I can get anything else. Sag, a little bit more for you. A little bit more. You hit the ground. Don't run it over. Let's see what we have for you. Knight of not willing to play. Not willing to be stuck in suspense or invest. Five of Swords, feeling like it wasn't the right option or the right new beginning to deal with. Three of Pentacles, 10 of Wands. It was too much burden energy, so you wanted to cut it off where it needed to be, when it needed to be cut off, or get away from it, kind of energy. Not put any more work into it. It's what it says. Whether they did this to you or you did that to them. That's what I get for Sagittarius. We're going to move on to Capricorn, all right? Capricorn. What is the messages for the zodiac sign of Capricorn? What are the messages for the zodiac sign of Capricorn? What do you got for Capricorn? No. Some of y'all may be wanting to get in a relationship. I'm like get in a relationship, either a do-over or do it again kind of energy. Like, I don't know, I just feel like you may want that. Here we go. Emotionally, what's going on? Emotional Judgment in reverse. Clarify that though before I speak on this. Show me more for Capricorn. Show me more for them. Oh, no, we're not doing that. You want emotional. It's like I feel like you like your emotional independence. It's not what I see, but at the same time, you're like in a rock and a hard place. Like you want to move forward emotionally. Still a little sketchy though. In the middle, Judgment reversed. If the Queen and the King of Cups, you know what you want. You want to give and receive. But Judgment in the middle of that in reverse, it's like, I don't know. The Six of Pentacles to the World. I want balance. I want peace. I want everything, but I don't know. Kind of still a little. It's almost like I don't know for sure if I'm 100 in. You're right there though. I feel like you're there more than you're not. Here we go. Show me something. Capricorn. The Sun card. It's fucked up. I was gonna say you may have had a fucked up situation with a fire sign, and I also thought, yeah, I thought of Sagittarius, but I didn't think a Leo showed up. But I thought of Saggy. I don't know. I just felt Sagittarius. Maybe it's a fire sign or an earth sign like yourself. I had a hard time with that, with being happy or the work being shown up for you, kind of energy. What's the other sign that needs to show up for Capricorn that might have been not working out? Any other sign that wants to come to the table? Any other sign other than fire or earth? Air sign. Two of Swords, Seven of Swords. Not trusting their decision, or somebody didn't trust you, didn't trust them, or they didn't trust you. Kind of energy. Emotionally, definitely could have been Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Some shit like that. Here we go. Anything else? Shit, Four of Wands. You want to see things manifest into growth or like celebration. This is something you've been awaiting. I'm waiting for energy. And I feel like I could run that energy before it came out. I could feel that energy. Oh, whatever. Here we go. Holy shit, that's never happened. And it fell through the table. Fucking, it just hit the table perfectly. And it's like dropping mail and shit. Look at this shit. You want that success, that victory. Holy shit, that was crazy. I've never shuffled and it falls in that. That slot is small. Holy hell. Here we go. Anything else? Capricorn. Knight of Wands might have felt a little, you still haven't rushed towards it. It's in reverse. Because the Empress, it's almost like you want peace of mind and you want to really be able to trust that shit. That's what it shows me so far. The Moon and the Chariot. Some of you may be traveling or have emotionally withdrawn from old people or old situations that hurt you or made you emotionally feel like less than. You kind of you give me like a growth or like a rebirth energy, like you've expanded to where that shit ain't happening again. You know what I mean? I won't let somebody keep me down or keep me upset kind of energy. Fuck that bullshit energy. Fuck that bullshit energy. That's where you're like, nope, I'm not your fucking option, or I'm not going to be weighed down by nobody. You ain't coming at me like that. I ain't playing that game, bitch, kind of energy. And Capricorn feels like powerful in that energy. They trust themselves or what they've been through. That's how I'm feeling your energy. Temperance. You may have like Sagittarius moon or rising. It doesn't fucking matter. King of Wands, 10 of Wands, 2 of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. Some of you recognize it's better to be silent and still. 9 of Wands reverse. And worry about where I can go and then go after my new beginning. Some of you have been more successfully driven or manifesting versus tackling a brand new beginning. And I feel like that's towards love. Wheel of Fortune, balance, the Hanged One, 2 of Cups. And it's probably towards moving towards the suspense or the action towards our true love connection. That's what I see for you. Thank you for the super chat. All right. What do we got for you? Any other messages? Any other messages quickly for Capricorn? Did I say anything else to Cap? Knight of Cups. Why is the Knight of Cups on the table for Capricorn? Ooh, I love when they go over the left hand. Back and forth emotionally. Somebody had their clutches in you, whether it's recent or a while back. I don't feel like it's like 3 months, 6 months. It could have been, it's either not too long ago or a while ago. They had their clutches in you. Or they were emotionally invested in you a lot, or you felt that way about them. Some of you, if you're a lady, you felt strongly like that towards them. If they were a guy, they saw that she was doing that to them. Change. What changed here? What happened? Give me anything. It didn't feel like it was a situation they could go towards or love or would create balance. So somebody kind of looked at it for what it was, and it could have been a fire, air, water sign for some of y'all. It just, I'm not seeing. It doesn't seem like it came together or the two people made it work. It seems like they separated from it or stopped connecting. The Hanged Man, 5 of Wands. They didn't move together or towards each other. They moved apart from each other. One still may have watched the other. It's telling me 6 of Cups, the Strength card, Death card, the High Priestess, Trust, Devil card, 3 of Swords. Somebody was still hung up on your energy. Somebody was hung up on you before they let you go, kind of energy. Whether that was recent or a while back. That's what I see for you, Capricorn. I'm getting tired. My mouth is dry. But it's getting late. Here we go. Where are we at? Are we on Aquarius? I didn't skip the zodiac sign. Did I? No, I don't think I did. I believe it's Aquarius. 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 I'm turning that shit off. That's probably why my mouth's getting dry. It's goddamn hot in here. Sorry, I didn't mean it. I gotta think of another way of saying that. I don't do it all the time, but I noticed I did it twice tonight. I almost didn't catch that one. Here we go. Sade. Aquarius. Happy birthday, Aquarius. Here we go. What is the message for the zodiac sign of Aquarius? Strength card. Ooh, flipped over my hand. What do we got? Some strength, work, and letting go of past situations. This is a weird way of saying this. Some of you are going through that or have went through that, while others of you, I feel like somebody could be trying to tell you, like somebody else wants you to hear that, like an Aquarius wants to talk to somebody, that whatever the fuck that's about. Page of Wands, there's the communication, the King of Pentacles, Three of Cups, letting go of situations with balance, or by celebrations, letting them go. Some celebrations are things that don't fit you, you got to let go of. There could be a message. I feel like somebody's trying to talk, and it's either like from the other, like somebody that's passed on could be trying to drop a message to you, an Aquarius, or to another person. It's some shit like that. Here we go. Knight of Pentacles and trust. Keep working, keep trusting. Keep working, keep trusting. Keep going. Keep your emotions intact. Whatever the fuck this is. Give me something. Show me more. Aquarius. Two of Swords. Make the decision. Don't let it choose you. It's like you choose it. It's how I feel like this. I'm supposed to bring this to the table. Some shit like that. When you got to move kind of energy. You know what I'm saying? Three of Pentacles. Keep working at this. I feel like somebody's trying to relay a message, whether it's somebody that cared about you or vice versa. This is different. It's been a while since some shit like this has come through. Here we go. Show me something else. Seven of Pentacles and Page of Swords. Know what investments to cut out. Know what to take action towards. Five of Swords. Come out of conflict. Go towards love. And focus on what options are in front of you, not what's stalling or holding you back. Don't play with situations that cause friction, chaos, confusion, or feel like too much. Queen of Cups, emotionally, the wheel. What is it trying to say? It's basically play with emotions and don't let things upset you. So either there's been Aquariuses out there that have been really upset, and somebody's seeing that energy around you and want you to feel better, or this is a message that's coming from an Aquarius that may not be here that wants to tell somebody a fucking mess. Whatever. Two of Wands, make decisions to start, manifest, and get what you deserve. That's what the message is. This is what I've got for Aquarius. And I don't usually give messages like that to Aquarius very frequently or often. Knight of Cups, the Tower, Ten of Wands, the Emperor, the Emperor. Some of you, they also may have looked at a situation that was a burden or didn't work out. Ten of Swords, go towards new beginnings because you haven't taken risks, or you don't trust toward change or action. It's trusting change or action. And it keeps showing me air sign, earth sign, fire sign. They could be speaking to an air sign, earth sign, fire sign, whatever. Four of Swords, don't think about it. They give me like get out of your head, but what are you waiting for energy? Eight of Pentacles. Like the Four of Swords, the Lovers in reverse, the Six of Wands, not going after victories, staying stuck in your head or trying to release that, but put the work and effort in situations. Move towards them. Six of Swords, King of Cups, open up emotionally, because King of Wands, Queen of Wands, both in reverse. Your heart's been shut down or not open. It's time to transition out of that. It's something about like it's time to remember who you can be. Whoever the fuck needs to hear this, I don't know. This is getting a little too much, and I don't expect everybody to follow that one through. But here we go. Here we go. What else do we have for Aquarius? I liked how it was like it just felt like I needed to try to give a message towards you, but also like I need to focus on what wanted to be addressed towards Aquarius. And it feels like it's from somebody that may not be there. Like I was getting assisted in that one. Out of any reading, it was only that one. It was pure assistance coming from somewhere else. It just felt like that. Okay, two at once. Aquarius, Nine of Cups, Queen of Wands. Clarify this for Aquarius. Clarify this for Aquarius. Stay happy and don't forget about celebrations, whether you're ready for them or whether they can show up around the corner. Whoever needs to fucking hear that, that's your message. That is your message so far. Let's keep going. Especially if things have been difficult for you. Here we go. Or you haven't put any work or effort towards a situation, or they were, look at this, 5 of Wands, difficult for you. 10 of Wands, don't focus on the burdens or where you were or what you couldn't trust. Fuck that shit. Make those decisions to let that go. Let the balance be what it was and take action. Take action and keep putting work into different situations. Don't stare at a situation or a narrative that's already happened. Fuck that bullshit. Stare at the balance you can create. Ace of Pentacles. Basically, you can have it all, but you can't focus on the situations that keep you down or hurt you. It's just it's like leave it alone. Anything else for Aquarius? Show me any other message for Aquarius. Now, some of y'all, it may be hard to hear that if it's brand new or recent, but 3 of Pentacles, the 10 of Swords, the Wheel, and the Lovers, because it may be a situation that didn't work out, that you really wanted to see the expansion, it go the distance, the Wheel of Fortune. It was like you were hoping to get everything that you wanted, but it didn't turn out that way. Chariot in reverse. Knight of Cups, 5 of Cups, 4 of Cups. It may have fucked with your emotions or you wanting to be emotionally available as well. Not all of you, but some of you. That's too many cups up and down. Knight of Cups upright, 5 of Cups upright, 4 of Cups reversed, 3 of Cups reversed. No. 3 of Wands made you feel lack or at a distance, or you felt like they wouldn't show up for you. The Star card, and you became aware of this. You fucking seen it for what it was. You're like, this ain't fucking love. This is bullshit kind of energy. That's what I see for Aquarius. I'm going to move on. Here we go. All right. I think I finished Aquarius at 150.50. Maybe there's a message in there for you somewhere. All right. Anything for Pisces? Anything for Pisces? What is the message for Pisces? Anything for Pisces? What is the message? What do we want them to see right now? Pisces zodiac sign. What do we got for Pisces? I can't just one and done either. I'm not going to do that. What's here for Pisces? Zodiac sign of Pisces. You know what's interesting? I could have said it during one of the readings, but I chose not to. I was going to say, I could have said, watch out for your shoulder hurting. I could tell it ain't you guys. It's my shoulders hurting. And it's been hurting through a couple of these readings. I'm like, fuck, my shoulder hurts. I could separate where it's you guys and when it's me. So it's like, fuck. It's not killing me, but it's annoying. Here we go. I almost didn't tell you guys. Here we go. The 9 of Cups. The Tower. Not emotionally burdened by things that didn't change or come together. Some shit like that. Being very appointed, aware, basically understanding. Just knowing. If it didn't work, it didn't work. It didn't. I don't feel like it. I feel like the investment you wanted, but it didn't come at you the way you were hoping. Go to the bottom. King of Cups. Emotionally, it made you feel, some of you might have felt stuck for a little bit in it till you cut it off or they stopped speaking to you, some shit like that. Queen of Swords, you may even try to come back to talking to them. 5 of Swords, you might have got left. You might have got left unread, or they emotionally were unavailable or not showing up, or you felt like you couldn't trust it, so you wanted to move away from it. 5 of Pentacles, you let it go, you ended it. The World in reverse. The Queen of Pentacles, you may be more focused on the curiosity or what you can do with yourself right now at this time. That's good for you. Here we go. 3 of Wands. What you can do, what you can create, where you can head. 4 of Cups. Emotionally intact and trusting your gut, your feelings, your intuition. Having a lot of self-respect or recognize situations that didn't work or that you weren't interested in. Some shit like that. The Empress, you were taking care of yourself. That's what it's telling me. They're all fucking upright. Ace of Pentacles, seeing a situation that was not worth investing in, not the right outcome or judgment. You're like, fuck that bullshit. That's over with. I'm not focusing on that bullshit. That's more like they want sex. They don't want to invest in me correctly. I'm not moving towards that bullshit. I'm not going to invest in that bullshit. No, bitch, I don't want it. And you made up your fucking mind. This isn't the love that I'm looking for. And you became aware of it. So you stopped the connection or allowed them to stop coming towards you. You stopped worrying about building towards this. You started wanting to see things come out, manifest healthy. because you couldn't trust the situation or where it was going. That's what it tells me so far for you, Pisces. It tells me you knew. It might take a little bit of while for some of y'all to see it. Maybe not all of you, but some of you took a little bit of while before you could really recognize or identify what was going on. And then eventually it was like, nope, I don't have patience for this, or I'm not dealing with this anymore. I'm moving away from it. Eight of Wands, Ace of Cups. I deserve better respect or love, is how you looked at it. Because you weren't getting that. It didn't feel right. Something about it didn't feel right. 10 of Wands, it did not feel right. It felt like too heavy on you. And you got tired of this. You definitely got tired of this, is what it's telling me. So you're like, nope, got to make that decision. I got to recognize this isn't it. This one's not it. It might have happened a couple times. You keep getting twos on your energy, 2-2. So it might have happened more than once. A couple different opportunities might have fallen through. Not have went the distance, or if they weren't fitting, or some shit. It just doesn't feel like it was on one person. It feels like it might have happened more than once. Some of you, it's only once. Some of you, it was two different people, two different time sets. Time frames, I should say. All right. Let's see what else we can get for you. Pisces, I need some coffee. All right, Pisces, what do we got for you? What do we got for Pisces? Pisces. What are the messages for the zodiac sign of Pisces? Show me what they don't see coming. If you can. If you can't, you can't. Just whatever the message is, the message is. That's how I'm going to leave that. All right. Pisces. Do you have I'm going to figure out what I want to do energy is how I pick up or perceive that for you? Go to the bottom for a minute. Some of you may be slow with trust. Something about, because of upset of the past, you may be slow with moving forward with momentum of trust. Something like that. Hold on. That 5 and that 9. Not focused on options. 7 of Cups is in reverse. Not focused on options. 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups. Queen of Swords reverse. Not really worried about that shit. 5 of Cups. Emotionally, when it comes to heart or going towards it, you're emotionally, you kind of shut the door on it. It's telling me it didn't provide balance, so it felt like it was more reckless than helpful or achievable or coming at you correctly. That 10 of Wands upright with justice, so you didn't want to be stuck there. I feel like you identified that, acknowledged it, and that was enough. Once enough was enough, it was enough. Here we go. What else is here for Pisces? Anything else for Pisces? What is the message that I need to see for them? You will get your celebrations. If you're wondering if that'll move towards you, your answer, you get a yes. You'll get it. It just might not be right this moment kind of energy. You will get opportunities, or you will meet other people. It just may not be right this moment. Show me something for Pisces. This one first. You might have to wait before you see something open up emotionally that provides happiness. It might take a little bit of time. Your message is, you have the time message. Your message is, you may have to wait before that happiness shows up for you and builds for you. You may be alone for a little bit before you start communicating or see the victories and success. But you're looking at situations where you're not worried about it not happening now, but it looks good once the emotional connection happens. Why does it look good? Because I'll skip over the fact that this might make that's a no, you're not getting it now. But you put these two cards beside each other, and that's nice. That's really nice. That's like emotional connection. That's also foundation. If it comes at you like that, it may be worth the investment. At the time, you'll know if you feel ready for it. Here we go. Or if you're interested, it starts with you and ends with you. Here we go. You have the star card, the 5 of Pentacles, and you fucking said, I'm not trying to manifest anybody coming at me right now. This is I don't know if this is for all y'all, but this is how it's coming out. I'm not trying to play with nobody kind of energy. Fuck that shit. I'm tired of it. The world in reverse. The Empress upright. I'm finally at peace with my own situations. I'm not upset. You know what I mean? So that's how you're showing up in this. Anything else for Pisces? Show me another message. What else we got for you? The devil in reverse. You're not stuck on situations that may have felt like they weren't going to work. You're kind of rewriting the map, or figuring out what you want to do with your life or where you want to go next. You're kind of trying to basically, you're in planner mode. Definitely planner mode. Here we go. What's going on with all, man? Oh yeah, good luck. Try to. Yeah, I understand all, man. Just try to stay happy. I know it can be harder to hear than do, but I get it, honey. I get it. 4 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles. You may be feeling like when it comes to investments, you have a strong, what am I going to invest in, or what should I invest in, or maybe you questioning, why doesn't it invest in me? Some of you could be questioning, why doesn't it invest in me? 10 of Cups, Page of Wands, 8 of Swords, 8 of Pentacles. It's a feeling like you give out energy, but you don't get it back. 10 of Cups, Page of Wands, 8 of Swords, 8 of Pentacles. You also may feel like you don't get a lot of help from somebody that should bear the responsibility. That may not be everybody, but that's what I see. Ace of Swords. You may have also felt like 9 of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, Queen of Cups, 6 of Pentacles. You may also feel like I don't have the time, or I'm not given the proper time to even make things align with me having the time to do. You might have priorities that get in the way, whether it's kids, work, something may get in the way from you even wanting to align with a relationship, or just you being emotionally at a distance with it. It's saying not putting effort towards it. Doesn't mean you don't. I got to clarify the next card for you. Clarify that before I say anything, because I feel like that's, you'll get your turn. You'll get your turn. You'll have your new beginning. It's just right now, it's not right now. And I don't see you upset about that, which is good. 2 of Cups. You're going to get your turn. It's just not, I keep getting it's just not right now. When it's your turn, it'll be your turn. 4 of Swords, 2 of Wands, 3 of Swords, 6 of Cups, Strength, and a Knight of Wands. You're not playing with energy that upsets you, or really focused on moving towards love, I feel like. Death and trust. It's almost like you've recognized situations, and it's better for you to focus on what's in front of you. It's almost like you're not going to force them. It's like, I don't want to force shit. I don't want to give energy to where energy, I gave it out, but it wouldn't give it back to me the way I gave it out. And it's with a man. It could have been a water sign, fire sign, or an air sign, maybe earth, whatever. This is what I see for all of you, though. This is what I have for you, Pisces. I want to say thank you all for coming in. I hope you guys all enjoyed these messages. I want you all to have a good night. I'm going to get out of here. Just have a good rest of your weekend. I hope you enjoyed Valentine's Day. And I'm saying good night and signing off. Thanks again. Remember to hit the like. Remember to subscribe if you enjoy the content. And I will catch you all later. Thanks again. Bye, everybody.